Please welcome Emmy Award-winning screenwriter, director, creator of Netflix's Beef, Gold 100 and past Gold Icon honoree, Lee Sung-jin, and Academy Award, Golden Globe, BAFTA, SAG, and Critics' Choice winning actress, Da'Vine Joy Randolph.
Hello. I really have to thank Goldhouse and Bing Chen because without them, Charles Melton would not be in this season of Beef. I actually attached him to the project at a Goldhouse dinner. I had just watched May, December and was blown away like everybody else in this room was by Charles's performance. Yes, incredible film. And I noticed that the following week that Bing, like he does, was having a celebratory dinner for Charles Melton's performance. So I texted him day of, and I was like, bro, you got to seat me next to Charles because I'm going to pitch him all of season 2 at this dinner. And Bing was like, I kind of got my seating arrangement, and I got Chloe Zhao right next to him. So I was like, you got to do this for me, Bing. I showed up, and lo and behold, Chloe was sitting 3 seats down. I was like, damn, Bing. That's crazy. He moved Chloe Zhao. And I pitched Charles, all of season 2 on my phone. And that bastard, he waited till like the dessert to say yes, which is crazy. But since that dinner, over many phone calls, many basketball games that I won 11-4, 11-7, and 11-3. Over the birth of my daughter, over the birth of his daughter, over all this, I got to not only know the dedication and craft of the artist that is Charles Melton, who devoured so many self-help books about anxious attachment to prepare for a season about marriage, who was so vulnerable and honest with the writer's room that we were able to add textures to his character that we could never imagine ourselves. Over all these months, I not only got to know the many dimensions to his skill, but I also got to know the depth of empathy behind the human being that is Charles Melton. A human being who sends food and help when my daughter is born, a human being who advocates for cast and crew no matter what level, a human being who's trying to be a light in this world and excavate the deepest, darkest parts of our psyche through his work. I am so proud of what he did this new season of Beef, and I'm so proud to be able to call him my friend.
What I love about Charles is that his artistic mastery never gets to his head and certainly never changes his heart. The work he does for children's health, for disaster relief, for making sure this industry actually reflects the world it serves. But that's not a side project for Charles. That's just who he is. That's just Charles. Some people inspire you with what they create. The rare ones inspire you with who they actually are. Tonight, the Gold Artistic Achievement Award goes to someone who is both one of Hollywood's most compelling dramatic artists and one of humanity's greatest gifts. Let's take a look.
It's such an exciting place as an actor to exist in, and with the writing, it's easy to unlock fragments of the soul of your consciousness and even with your character to come forth and exist.
It's our honor to present the Gold Artistic Achievement Award to Charles Melton.
Hey, I did not pick that song. That was all Bing. I saw Jet Li backstage, and I thought I would look at him when I said this, but I'll just imagine. Jet Li, the first foreign films I watched were yours. They became a language between me and my dad, so thank you. Wow, what an honor. What a beautiful room to be standing in. Thank you being in Gold House. All your work combating stereotypes and spotlighting the joy, the diversity, and the artistic achievement from our community. I know I stand on the shoulders of your work, so thank you. Thank you, Da'Vine. Da'Vine, I love you. Da'Vine and I got to know each other during the award season 2 years ago. She won every single award that year. Every single one, including the Oscar, apart from one, which I won. And Lee Sung-jin, my big brother, thank you for giving me Austin. Like so many of us, Austin wrestles with his own identity. He is so misguided. Yes, he is something of a Korean himbo, which I'm fine with. It's cool. I like that Koreans can be sex symbols. We're hot. Look at this room. It's full of Asian smoke shows. Like us, Austin's so much more than that. Yes, Austin's funny. We laugh at his mistakes and naivete, but I saw so much more in him still. I connected to him profoundly and felt so much empathy for him. I've been like Austin at times. Many of us have. He's lost, looking for purpose. He hides his Koreanness. He hides behind his own masks because he thinks that's the best way to survive. He's described as Arizonian more than Korean. Austin eventually learns that he can't hide his Koreanness very long. You are who you are. Your culture finds you. That resonates deeply with me. I grew up a military kid, my father American, my mother Korean, constantly moving. When people asked where I was from, I never had a good answer. For a long time, I felt like two halves of separate things, never quite whole. Filming Beef and Soul, the city where I grew up, where my family still lives, gave me the opportunity to return as an artist doing work that mattered, in a place where my story began. It felt like coming home, not just to Korea, but to myself. I wouldn't be where I am without our community. There are the artists who loudly celebrate their faith and culture, artists who return to their own language only to come back more powerful, artists literally that changed the way the world saw martial arts, artists who have seamlessly moved between cinematic cultures. These are the transcendent artists that I have found inspiration in, which is everyone in this room. My hope is that young Korean actors, young Asian Pacific actors find inspiration in my work and my story and pursue their heights whilst finding purpose and belonging amongst us. There is strength in numbers. One person's success can open 1,000 doors. Speaking of belonging, I have a home in my brilliant team. Todd Diener, Josh Lieberman, Celestine Au, Christina Chow, Charlene Young, I love you. To my sister and producing partner, you're brilliant and tough. To my partner, my fiance, my wife, my girlfriend, the love of my life, I love you. I recently became a father, and I want to thank everyone in this, recently became a father. Woo! Woo! Yes. And I want to thank everyone in this room for making the world a better place for my baby girl. Giving her a place to belong. Hold. Giving her a place to belong and thrive. I treasure this honor and I dedicate it to her and everything else I do. Thank you.